I'm 16. I live with my best friend, and sometimes with my parents during the weekends because I go to school in a different city. I like doing music. I play the piano a lot, and I'm transgender, and I identify as non-binary. I don't really like telling people that I'm trans because I don't want to have to deal with it, but I am out to everyone, and to anyone that asks. Like, I don't lie to anyone. And it's been like that for like 3 years, almost exactly, actually. But it's like partially because I was 13, very young, so I think a lot of people that I told just thought that this was just another thing, because I've had a lot of mental health like issues, so I know that my parents thought that it was just, it was another thing, but that's not how it is. But really, I mean, I think people took it in the best way that I could have imagined, because everyone was really nice, and everyone really tries, or not everyone, but most people, the important people, really try to use my pronouns and to understand. Younger people are usually the ones that aren't believed in as much, and it's like, no, you're too young to know who you are, or you're too young to decide anything about your body whatsoever. Unless you're cis and straight, that's a totally different thing, apparently. But just legally allowing people and younger people to just be themselves and decide what they want to call themselves and all that, it would just make a lot of people's everyday life much easier. The fact that non-binary people are a thing would be talked about more, because it's like this gray zone that nobody even like sees. And I feel like a lot of people, especially people I've encountered, are cool with it, but they just haven't heard of it ever. And I wish that when people do talk about it, would just try to listen and not immediately discard it as like, okay, this is a mental illness, because you wouldn't imagine the times I've heard that. They view gender very narrowly and in a very binary way. So first of all, they hardly even knew what non-binary was, which surprised me, because that's the one place where they probably should know that. And at the end of the day, or like when we were finished talking, I was there for maybe 2 hours, they just decided that, nope, not trans enough, or not trans at all, actually, is what they told me. Because, first of all, I wasn't social enough, which, okay, maybe I can kind of get that, but I really don't think that has much to do with my gender at all, because I'm not going to turn cis just because I get new friends. And it really makes me sad that, like, I'm just one person and there are so many other people that have gone through the exact same thing. Especially when people who are underage and non-binary, because that's a horrible combination if you're trying to transition. Yeah. I wish they could change their whole system altogether.